Hi everybody, welcome back. Thank you so much for watching. So I have an update for my project pan. YouTube made me buy it. I have not finished any items, but I am coming very close to finishing some items, so I thought that I would just share with you guys where I currently stand. The first product that I have a lot of progress on is the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. So that's where I started, and this is where I currently am right now. I have been using this skin mist daily. It's been really easy to go through it. You know, honestly, I really like the way that it makes my skin look, but only before I apply makeup. If you apply this mist after you've put on makeup, in my experience, I find that it eats the makeup away, and your skin will look really glowing and beautiful for like an hour, and then all of a sudden you have no makeup left on your face because the spray has completely eaten it all. If you apply it before and then you are doing a very glowy, luminous look, it is amazing. I honestly wasn't expecting to like it as much as I have been, you know, using it on a daily basis and just seeing how luminous my skin looks. And even on the rare no makeup days when I would spray this on my face, like, it gave me that natural sort of highlighted look, so it made me feel a little bit more comfortable with the way that my skin was. So I definitely think I'll have this finished pretty soon. And I don't know if I'm going to repurchase it yet, guys, because it's pretty expensive, but I definitely have liked how it's made my skin look. The CoverGirl foundation, the Ready Set Gorgeous in the shade 105, I have some pretty good progress on that one. You can see the top mark there is where I started, and now I'm all the way down here because I've been using this foundation and no other foundation unless I was mixing it with this one. It's a pretty good color match for me. It does oxidize a little bit, which is why I try to use a little less foundation, but in general I have just been using less foundation than I normally have been. I haven't been caking it on like I have been sometimes, so I think that also helps. It's a really nice natural looking foundation, although sometimes, depending on what primer I'm using, it can leave my face looking a little bit dry, and sometimes my pores were looking a little bit big, like my skin just looked a little bit tired. Now, I've also been tired, haven't been able to take the best care of myself physically, so that's also going to be a reason for that as well. But I just noticed that my skin was reacting a little bit negatively to it within the last like week or two, but overall a pretty good foundation. I really liked it, and for the price, it's pretty good. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to be repurchasing it just because I prefer my higher end foundations, but for a drugstore foundation, this is one of the best ones I think that I've ever used. The L'Oreal Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer. This one's really hard to mark the progress, so I just sort of guessed that I moved from there to there. I've been using this primer a lot too, although not every day, simply because it is a very luminous primer and it definitely makes your skin look luminous, and sometimes that's not what I wanted with my skin. I wanted to be a little bit more matte. I wanted to not have all of that shine, but this primer I've really actually grown to love. I really like this in combination with the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I think the two of them together complement each other really well, and it really helps me get that luminous skin look. For fun, some days when I was playing around with makeup, I did try this primer with some other foundations, and it works really well with pretty much all the ones that I tried. I really liked it with the Laura Mercier Candle Glow foundation because that is a luminous foundation. So the luminous primer and the luminous foundation, it worked together, and it was just a beautiful, like, flawless dewy skin that just, it didn't look fake, and it didn't look like I had drenched myself in highlighter or like I was sweating or anything was really unnatural. It just was kind of youthful, and I really liked that. So far I've been really liking this primer as well. Now, I honestly have very little progress on the Bite Agave lip mask, and that is because I hate the packaging. The packaging is terrible. As I've said before, it's that squeeze tube, and you really have to squeeze hard to get this product out. And it just always wasn't worth the hassle for me. Like, I'll look at it and go, yeah, you know what? My lips are feeling a little bit dry. I could really use this to put this on my lip because I know I like the product. but it's just so frustrating of a packaging to use. I know that some people like this because it's a little bit more sanitary than a little jar would be, but I would prefer the jar because I just would be able to get at the product easier than I can at this tube. So I'm just gonna keep working on it because I really do like the product. It's just the packaging that sucks. The Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso, I have used this blush and I think I've only used another blush maybe once. Like, I've honestly been using this blush like non-stop and there's like very little progress here. It's a pretty blush. I will say I'm not really crazy about it because it is so sparkly. Swatched on the hand, it looks very sheer and peachy, and on my face, I find that it's just really easy to go overboard and it's like orange. I just have orange cheeks and then I have to work on blending it out. For some reason, the way that my brush is picking up the product, it's really picking up too much product. And honestly, this is my least favorite product in the challenge right now. I definitely do not understand why people are saying such good things about it. I really miss my matte blushes. I much prefer my matte blushes. So this is one that I'm potentially going to de-stash because I really just do not think that it works very well for me. I'm going to use it for maybe another month or so. I don't know. I might destash it sooner than that. Let me know what you guys think, if you think I should destash it or not. I have no one to give products to, so giving it to someone is not an option. I would just be throwing it in the trash, which is why I hesitate on doing that with products like this where there's so much left in it. But I just honestly am not enjoying using this one, so I think it might, I'm leaning towards tossing it, but let me know what you think I should do and we'll see if I should toss it or keep using it. And the last product is the lipstick. It is the Sonia Kashuk lipstick in Pinky Beige. This is a lipstick that I like. Honestly, it is a beautiful lipstick, beautiful shade. It's a pretty good nude, like natural lip color on me, and I really have been enjoying using it. I actually have been keeping it in my purse to use it as much as possible whenever I was out. I just wasn't using it as often. I have a lot of lip products in various challenges that I've been trying to like rotate around and mix and match. So my progress on my lip products is very small. I like that it's a moisturizing lipstick. I've been enjoying the color. I've been really into these sort of shades recently. Various shades of nudes I've been a fan of once again. I just much prefer the way that it looks on my lips these days. It's just a preference, so I've been enjoying using this lip product. So there you have it. That is my update. My feelings have definitely changed on a few of these items since I started this project, which is always a great, useful thing. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about these things because a lot of them were only used a few times before I started using this project, so I didn't really have a good understanding of how they would work for me, and now I'm using them more and very often, and it's been a lot easier to form a better opinion on it. So I definitely recommend that to people who are struggling with some of their items, who are, you know, if you've only used something once or twice, try using it consistently. It doesn't have to be like what I'm doing, but even if you just try using it consistently for like a week, that will help tell you a lot. If you are using that product every single day, you are going to quickly form opinions on it, and they're going to be your own opinions. You're going to be informed on the product because you're using it yourself. You are not getting your information from other people, because it's really easy if you have one of the products that I have and I like to think that you're going to like it too, but you really have to try it out for yourself. Just like if you're watching other YouTubers talking about or raving about products, or even, you know, hating on a product, just because they dislike something doesn't mean that you're going to dislike it, and just because they like something doesn't mean that you're going to like it. You really kind of have to try those things for yourself. But if you do stuff like this and you're more informed on your likes and dislikes, you are going to be a lot happier with your makeup purchases and your makeup collection in general. At least that is my opinion. So anyway, that is my update for my YouTube Made Me Buy It. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope I will see you in my next one. Bye!